Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Rebellion against William Ruto is gaining momentum from very unlikely quarters. In this video, I want us to listen to some sentiments from the Kalenjin nation, after which we are going to dissect them to see what they mean politically and what they portend for William Samoei Ruto. Listen to this.
Maneno mawili peke yake. Na Mheshimiwa Rais William Samoei Ruto, nataka unisikize vizuri sana. Pia nataka kama itawezekana, Mheshimiwa Right Honorable Raila Odinga, nataka unisikize vizuri sana. Ruto, ulikuja hapa Nakuru. Uliomba kura, ukatudanganya ya kwamba unaenda kufanya what we call bottom up. Nataka nikuulize swali Mheshimiwa Rais. Ulisema bottom up, unataka kusaidia watu kuanzia chini. Ni bottom gani Mheshimiwa Rais, ambapo saa hizi bei ya sukari imekuja 200 na kitu juu? Bei ya unga ni shilingi ngapi Mheshimiwa Rais? Wewe ulizunguka Kenya hii na matusi mingi sana. Sisi tulikuheshimu na tukakupea kura jamii zote. Lakini saa hizi umetutesa Mheshimiwa Rais. Nataka nikuulize swali. Na kama unanisikia Mheshimiwa Rais, nataka kabisa ujibu wa Kenya, hata usinijibu. Sisi tulikupigia kura Kenya mzima. Saa hizi umesunguka Kenya mzima ukipiga kifua ati unataka kupitisha ile kitu tunaita financial bill. Unataka kugandamiza Mkenya. Ukasema mamba mboga, ukasema sijui watu wa bodaboda. Saa hizi watu wa bodaboda ndio unawalazimisha walipe 3% ya mshahara yao, ama hatujui hata inatoka wapi, ukuje ukajenga nyumba. Unajenga nyumba na hakuna kitu kwa tumbo. Mheshimiwa Rais, hiyo ni makosa kubwa sana. Na ninataka nikukumbushe Mheshimiwa William Ruto, pale United States of America, Mheshimiwa Donald Trump aliongoza, lakini baadaye alifanyiwa nini? Alienda nyumbani. Sisi kama Wakenya hatuwezi tukadanganywa tena, tuko na akili. This time round we are going to revisit hii maneno Mheshimiwa Rais. Pia kama Mheshimiwa Right Honorable Raila Odinga ananisikiza, sisi tuko nyuma yako raundi hii. Siasa ya ukabila katika nchi yetu ya Kenya tumekataa. Tumeona ile kazi Raila Odinga amefanyia nchi hii. Ametetea na anaendelea kutetea. Mimi nataka nikushukuru Mheshimiwa Right Honorable Raila Odinga. Na nisipokukupea kitu, Mwenyezi Mungu atakupea kitu. Lazima tuambiane ukweli. Mimi ni Mkale kabisa, Mkale original.
Those are sentiments from Kalenjin Rift Valley. I want us to dig deep into those sentiments. But before we do that, let me say this. For those who have not sent their contributions, we are still contributing for Nudin Salash from Kajiado. Nudin is to undergo a kidney transplant. Very many of our fans here have been contributing, and so far we have raised about 70,000 Kenya shillings. In case you want to send a contribution, feel free to channel your contribution to 0722 735 065. All contributions are highly being appreciated. Let's now jump to our analysis. Yes. Why is it that every day Kenyans are crying out for help, but instead of the government extending a helping hand to them, the government is oppressing them more? Immediately William Ruto took over, for those who have been keenly following Ruto, the first thing he did was to remove subsidies on some basic commodities, unga and fuel. And that instantly raised the cost of living. As he was doing that, he was adding more positions to accommodate the big boys and the big girls at the cost of the poor taxpayer. So it's coming out very clearly that Ruto does not care about the poor. All he cares about is pleasing the big boys and the big girls. Why is it that Ruto is not listening to Kenyans? Just as I've been saying in this forum, Ruto is drunk with power. And this is something I will still repeat and repeat. Ruto and his team, they are drunk with power. He feels he's too big and just too powerful to be stopped by the people. And that's a very big mistake Ruto is making. Power is temporary. In 2022, out of sympathy, some Kenyans naturally identified with William Ruto. And he gave them a lot of hopes. That has changed in 8 months. So William Ruto should not think that the kind of sympathy he got in 2022, he will get that sympathy again. He will not get that sympathy. In fact, from where I sit, William Ruto will be the weakest candidate come 2027. And if only the opposition can organize themselves properly, they will face a very weak candidate in 2027. Those sentiments alone confirms that Kenyans, including in areas that voted for William Ruto, are very much disappointed on the ways running the government. And those sentiments should not be taken lightly. Those are people on the ground, and they are speaking what a majority are speaking on the ground. I'm seeing for the very first time, come 2027, Kenyans might ignore this ethnic voting and they might all gang against William Samoei Ruto. I'm seeing that as a possibility. If the mountain ignored their son, who saved them in 2007, William Ruto has to be very, very careful, lest the fate that befell Uhuru Kenyatta befall him in 2027. Signs are written all over. William Ruto will be the weakest candidate come 2027. Opposition, they only need to organize themselves well. They must organize themselves very well. Those sentiments, again, if you dissect them, I'm seeing William Ruto facing a rebellion from his own people. And the rebellion is actually real because the people had got so high expectations of his presidency, but he has let them down. And if you want to know a person whose political strength is diminishing, then the rebellion always starts from home. In this case, the Kalenjin nation are crying out loud for help more than any other person, followed by the mountain. Ruto has to be very careful. If he's not careful, then he'll go down in history as a one-term president. This is something I keep on saying and repeating here. That's not far-fetched. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. In case you want to support our one of us here, Nudin Salash, channel your contributions to the number below. All contributions are highly being appreciated, and every coin cent is being accounted for as is required. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.